Episode 87. Action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts here again with another episode of DMTombstone Live. And obviously, if you guys seen my last video, and of course, on my main channel of the DMTombstone Belt, it's just an upload yesterday. And well, I got a lot of things happening here. Like, first off, I want to keep you guys updated of what happened yesterday. I got a call from my boss, and it looks like the month long of streaming is actually coming to an end, or the thought is coming to an end, because it just so happens that we're going back to work next Monday. So I guess you may not have a month long stream, but hey, I'll try to do as much streaming as I possibly can. So, what can you do? But as well, before I continue on with this, just remember, guys, when I do DMTombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens. Try to keep it as family friendly as possible. So, but as well, I got a package today. And I know what you're thinking. Normally, if you get a package, would you be posting it on your main channel? A video about that? Well, I would, but I feel like something special because I had to do a live stream today because I didn't do it around noon because I actually went to the doctor's office today. Don't worry, nothing fun, just a normal annual checkup. But you know something? I just thought the last time I did a video of DMTombstone Live with an unboxing was for my WCW World Tag Team belt. And of course, I think I also did a video of review of it on my main channel, which I'm going to probably do with this. I'm going to unbox this here. So for a DMTombstone Live exclusive for the second time on my channel, I'm going to unbox this. And might as well just say it's from Hassan's Belts. I'm pretty sure this is from Hassan's Belts. So, got my trusty knife here. First off, I'm going to probably cut this part to where I could try to remove my shipping information on here, because I don't want people seeing my like address and stuff like that. Because I know I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna do it, but I don't want to risk of people knowing where I live and stuff like that. So let's. Oh, so this is out of here. Can you give me an iPhone 6 Viper? Man, I don't even use an iPhone. And truth is, iPhone 6, that sounds like looks like you're really outdated on that. Because what number of iPhone are they up to now? iPhone 20 or something? But anyway, let's unbox this right here on camera. So if you guys don't know, this is from Hassan's Belt, and I'm going to be really careful because God forbid I don't want to end up cutting my leg and then have to stop the stream early because I have to go to the hospital. Be like, yeah, I was trying to unbox something, the knife slipped, and then I end up cutting myself. But yeah, let's man, this tape really is a doozy. Okay, I'm gonna put there. Oh, this thing has even got staples too. So let's. Oh, I'm your 33 number subscribe. 33 number? Oh, your subscriber number 33. Well, there, man. You got like you're like number 33 out of what, 714 or so. But like I said, if you guys are watching or are new to my channel, make sure you leave a like on this stream, and as well check out my main channel to see what I'm all about. Like for all these things here, check out my videos there. My most recent one being my logo, which I just updated on my channel, the DMTombstone belt. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's see if I can as well state. I know later on today, not only I'm going to do a review of this of what I got here unboxed, but as well may do it as a double feature video where it's this and of course a 700 subscriber belt giveaway video. And yeah, I know when you're saying about like those giveaways. No, guys, it's never have to do anything with phones because after all, I don't make a lot of money, and the iPhone 6 is just a little bit expensive on my taste. Okay. Wow. Well, oh. Well, let's get this box out of here. Put the knife to the side. Starting with, we got ourselves a WCW logo plate. Oh wait, hold on. Jordan Ramsey, Danny Baltima, and says hi. Hi, Danny. Hi, Jordan. How are you? I want this from you. Can you give it to me? Viper, you know, I just don't give away electronics and that. I barely give away electronics until I don't know you that quite well. But yeah, let's take a look at this. First off, oh, here we go. This is from Hassan's belt. Can you give me a shout out? Danny Baltima, is that? Or Baltima? I'm good. You. I'm I'm good. I'm doing fine, Jordan. And of course, guys, shout out to Danny right there, Danny Baltima. I think that's his name. If I mispronounce it, I do apologize. But yeah, look what I got right here is a WCW World Championship property plate, which is going to go. Look at it. Which I'm going to probably put here on this world title. And I think I got to mark out where how the plate goes on. Press the plate down a bit on the strap so it marks out with the holes. And then with some type of marker, hopefully we'll use this gold marker. Mark out the dots. So, and I got to use my hole punch, and I'm going to put that on the property plate probably in a bit. I'm not going to do it now because, after all, I got a live stream going. iPhone 6 is my dream, but I can't afford it. Well, I could barely afford anything as it is right now. You don't do giveaway for an iPhone 6, man. Exactly, Viper. My giveaways are not for electronics. I could barely afford phones as it is. Yeah. So let's get on to this thing. Just so you know, I'm not gonna do full in-depth review of what I'm doing right here with this thing. That's gonna be on my main channel. So wow. This thing looks fantastic and it looks beautiful. I gotta say, guys. All right, I'm gonna put my trusty knife away so I'll risk less time myself. Gonna stack the bubble wrap and plastic wrap in the box. Oops, turn up and knock it down. And hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'm back. But yeah, I mean, I give massive shout out to my good old friend Hassan's belt for this one. This is my fifth belt I got from him. And of course, I'm storing up the plastic bags because I always, if I ever ship belts out, just for put them in protection. And oh, wow, check this thing out. It's a WWF block logoed Intercontinental title with the purple strap. If you guys can see, it looks like it's on a black strap from the camera, but thinking of lighting, there you go. You can see a bit of lighting. It's purple. And I know what you're thinking. Don't you already have one of these? Well, just so happens, indeed I do. The scratch logo WWE version of the Oval IC. And I gotta say, this one is actually bigger than the shop version. As if you can see, it's longer and wider. And the shape's a little bit different, but yeah. And of course, you can see the painting, I think, on this one is, of course, accurate. But as well, I'm going to do more of a comparison of it on my video. But you can see the plates, the way they laid out, are even a little bit different as well. Because like the replicas or like the real WWE scratch logo belt, the North American plate is obviously on the right side. If you're wearing it, like you're holding it like this, the plate's on the right side. But this one, it's on the left side, which is accurate to the one on TV. But I'll talk more about that on the other one. You don't do all right. Yeah, that's an IC belt. Look, that looked beautiful. Yeah, I'm starting to think about collecting the block logo version belts, and comparing to my replica Oval IC. This one, I gotta say, looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, nice, great quality leather too. And I did tell him about putting the croc, like black croc backing or navy blue backing on here, kind of like the real one did. But I don't think he had croc backing. But it's still best good looking backing to the belt. And yeah, I love this. And looks like I don't have to do a lot of touching up on it. Like, looks like there's a bit of a black. It looks like I may need to paint a little bit on the black here on the logo, because it looks like a bit of navy, like of the blue turquoise paint got into the lines of the WWF logo. But everything else is perfectly fine. The snap the the cut looks accurate. The the tooling on the snap boxes are about accurate. The shell tooling. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. Obviously, I'm gonna clean it up. Uh, that's cool. Thank you. Obviously, I'm gonna probably clean up. Do my traditional use the microfiber cloth, wipe it down, and all that stuff. But in fact, let me try to do that now. But obviously, yeah, I'm gonna do a comparison with that with this belt here. Do a bit of a all that stuff. And I know sooner or later these belts I own, like the replicas, definitely need to get them re-leathered because look at the backing of this. Right where the belt will fold up, it's already starting to crack. And knowing about how WWE Shop is, these straps kind of suck. And I also see I may have to replace these stones because they're good stones. It's just they're not like cubic zirconias or Swarovskis. I think also he did send me a bag that was full of replacement stones. I gotta look them up. I think I might accidentally throw them out. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So here's the extra stuff he gave me. Looks like he got me everything I needed for at least to get this stuff going. Uh, looks like looks like he gave me some washers, some bolts or nuts or whatever the way you call them in the back for the backing to screw the. Yeah, it looks like he got me a couple washers, some. Yeah, he gave me like say this thing has 4 things, so get these things along with the washers. Gave me like 5 of them. You know, I don't know why he gave me 5 when he only set 4 in here. But I'll use them. And he gave me these re- 2 replacement stones in case the ones on the intercontinental fall out. But probably won't be using them. But I'll just hmm. I'm gonna place them back in this baggie and put them in my store them in my little shelf here. Even though they're not like I don't know if these are Swarovski crystals, probably not. I mean, even if like they're Swarovski crystals or if cubic zirconias, but chances are if they're I just don't like them the fact that they're flat backs. In fact, let me take a look see if I got any of those big replacement stones in here. No, I probably gotta order some. All right, let me see. Yeah, I always keep a little box of the Swarovski crystals or cubic zirconias in my closet when I need them, and see if I got any ones that I can use to replace. So far, I don't see any. I may have to get some more. In fact, I still got some for replacements. I got 4 here. I mean, I got 4 stones here. Put some on, but these are Swarovski crystals. I'm gonna try to restone some of them with cubic zirconias. But if I gotta use Swarovski crystals, that's fine by me. But yeah, no, these are Swarovski flatbacks. No, of course these ones too, but these stones are much bigger than those ones. So I definitely probably need to order more stones in the mail. Hopefully they'll come in soon because I didn't get them any. Will you get your crystals from uh, oh, I get my crystals from eBay. Like I get them like you just look up like Swarovski crystals or now I go for cubic zirconias. Like I'm trying to do cubic zirconias more because the cubic zirconias have a different design to them and sparkle in a different way and are more accurate to the ones you get on TV because I think that's what they actually use on ring used belts is cubic zirconias. I mean, maybe sometimes they would use Swarovski crystals in case if they don't able to get any cubic zirconias, but no, many times I would get them off. Most of my stones I get off eBay, and they're good prices too. Only problem is the wait. Yeah, so and like I said, many times I normally would never have to replace stones, like the Muhammad Ali belts. I think those are actually like cubic zirconias or Swarovskis, and I'm not even gonna worry about touching them. But these, you can see the stones on here. They look just like typical flatbacks. I don't know if they're cubics or Swarovskis. And most people, like for me, I don't like flatbacks because they're just easy to pop off and remind me of the stock stones. But yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna probably clean these and what was that doing in there? Oh, wash them. Okay. I'm gonna keep these inside here. I'm definitely gonna end up using them. But I'm gonna 1 second, folks. I'm gonna wash my hands. So if anything that was on these things, I want to at least wash my hands, keep them off. And I'm gonna put on some gloves. So at least keep my hands clean and less risk chance of spreading. If there's anything on these plates, don't want to risk spreading them out. So anyway, I'm gonna take the plate in hand and spray it down. Oh yeah, ammonia free glass cleaner. That's all I use, and use the microfiber cloth and scrub it down. I mean, not only gets some of the scuffing and that off, and also at least they sanitize the plates a bit. You know, because you don't. I mean, because you got this guy. I mean, of course, he's from Pakistan, and I'm not saying I'm a germaphobe or something like that, but just want to make sure to keep it nice and clean. And if there was anything that attached to these belts, like germs that could cross states, I mean, we already dealt with one pandemic. Don't want to risk spreading another one of being a belt. Come on. So, more of this, spraying it all over the plates, all over the belt. And since it's ammonia free, it's not going to eat through the plating and that. And I don't know if it's probably not going to eat through the dye, but just go, just go lightly on rubbing the plates with your, on, yeah, just go lightly on the plates. You don't have to be rubbing hard like you're not scrubbing them. You're just going to do a simple clean down and wipe. And, you know, they mostly can get those fingerprints stuff off them. And even wipe down the strap. Tell you what, even do a little bit on the backing. You know, I mean, I'm not saying again. This is just to make sure to keep it extra clean. And there we go. And yeah, again, I gotta give a shout out to Hassan's belts. So I'm gonna put this stuff away now. Yeah. So so wow, already 25 minutes. But I gotta say, guys, I gotta give a shout out to Hassan Belts. Thank you, Hassan. This is my fifth belt I got from him. I got the WCW 91-94 World Heavyweight title, which I'm about to put the property plate on. And then it got the big green WCW tag team behind me. And the TNT title. Yeah, I got This is being my 5th belt I got from him. He does great work and with great price. Can you give me $5? Okay, hold on, folks. I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him in timeout. Because you know something? I'm doing a live stream here, and I'm not going to be doing some donations to people, especially ones that are desperate asking me for money. Because, I mean, I only do this for fun, and I give back to people in the ways that I know is right. And if you're going to ask me to do giveaways for certain things like electronics and that, I don't trust you for that. And especially you're asking for $5, man. Yeah, I'm not no charity case. And two, I already dealing with people that are getting scammed in that, and I'm not going to fall into one of those. So Viper, I'm no longer going to mention your name in here. And plus two, I'm going to put you in timeout because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear you be talking about that crap. But yeah, Hassan really did a great job on this. I mean, the colors look right and accurate. I'm not. I mean, clearly the colors for the globes on the side plates and for the ovals here, there are different color blue. I mean, I don't know if they should be darker, but I'm gonna probably leave it as it is. I'm not gonna do a bunch of touching up on that, except for the one little bits of the black that's in that WWF logo, because a bit of the blue splashed out in there, and nothing said like a good fix up than. Where is that? Is this it? No, that's purple. All right, here it is. What the hell? All right. No, nothing, nothing good. Nothing's better than the. I mean, I know some people don't like the fact they get a belt that they have to touch up when they get it, but many times few things happen. You never know what could happen, you know. So and it's just a little fix up, nothing too bad. So use a toothpick, get them into the paint, and go slowly into the belt, and there you go. All right, that should be it. That should be enough. So yeah, quick here on there. Once that dry, and then I mean, obviously, I'm not worried about the paint on that thing because it's not gonna spill or leak because it's just a little dab of it on there, and now looks good. I mean, yeah, I think I did a great job on. I mean, even a little fix up, and I gotta say, even for Hassan, I think this is like 3, maybe 4 millimeters. I mean, the plate don't have a lot of curve on it, but yeah, Ron Ramsey. Hey, what's the hardest design of about you made? Belt I made. It's the hardest design of a belt that I made. Hardest design. Well, that depends because some are mostly hard because I gotta see it the belt on center and then do the design on it. And some it's like because I gotta draw the design on and have it like a relief plate, like the bottom plate's kind of like the how the undisputed is. Like, hold on, let me show you. Kind of like you see the undisputed. That's actually two types of plates: the main plate on the bottom and the top plate. The bottom plate is the part that's coming out because I carve out some parts to make it look like a two-tone gold. And the other one with all the paint and that on it, it's like a relief plate. So I had to like draw the design out almost like twice. Well, two plates out, and one of them has to like cut out the bottom part of it. there's that part that could be hard. And some is like design wise, like if it's just a solid plate, kind of like that ECW championship and the smoking skull, where I didn't cut any plates a part of it out and had to draw the design in, but paint first trace it with a mechanical pencil in deep enough to where I could see the design, and then go over it again with paint. Because I say those, it all varies from that. Like for design wise, I have to go with the undisputed for the fact that I had to cut out parts. Like I had to literally, when you get two plates out, one that sticks to the strap and one you put on top of it. And then there's the one where it's a solid plate, but I have to draw the design first with a mechanical pencil and then go over it again with paint and have to memorize it. So like the smoking skull or the ECW. And then there's some that's kind of like a mixture of both, like the winged eagle as well. It's like the undisputed. My winged eagle I have is a kind of a bit piece where it's a relief, but the bottom part's like the centerpiece. But yeah, most of them I have to say that all of them usually are difficult, especially when it comes to curving the belt. Because sometimes you gotta add like when you're curving the belt, and if it's like you have two plates stacked on top of each other when you gotta do the curve, usually the bottom plate and the top plate are never the exact same when you curve them. Like the top plate's a little bit smaller than the one on the bottom, so many times I have to extend the length on the top plate so it can match the shape and size of the lower plate, so the sides can be flush. Or many times I have to cut some piece of the bottom plate off so at least the sides can be flush. So it makes it look like it's a solid plate. But anything else, I say it's not really that much of a challenge, other than because then again, every time I have adapted to knowing it, I say the worst case is the wait time for belts as well. Because it's like I got the plates all drawn up and ready to go. It's just that many times I have to wait to get its timing. I say because I can probably like you see many times I can get a belt done in a couple of days. If I go all day off and all night on it, if I had time to, I could get a belt done as quickly as within 2 days, if that. Say I could cut the plates out, put the gold on there, and they require stones. I put stones on there, or if they don't require stones, I just paint the design, and then I start to glue the bottom plates onto the strap and the plates on the strap, and also put screws through the back and all them to stitch them and have to stitch them on and keep them set to where the curve could be set in there. And then I put another plate on top of it to make sure to keep that curve. Then some point, then as well have the strap out set with the design of like the tooling and all that on there, and then stitch the backing on, or after I put the snaps in, and then on one side stitch the back on, then go out and do the other set snaps on the other side, and then seal it all up. I mean, yeah, it's always a challenge for me to do stuff like that. But I gotta say, yeah, I gotta. Hopefully, it's done. Sometime I'm gonna probably put this on my belt. I'm gonna have it to. I'm gonna try to see what I can do to have it set to where I can, so I don't have to have these washers and nuts exposed to the belt. But what can I do for that? But and I hope it doesn't mean the fact I have to cut these off and use like an angle grinder that to set it up, because I don't know if I have that, because I'm not a belt maker. But yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna do about 40 minutes of this, and then I'm gonna go do another video where I'm gonna do a full belt review of the purple IC, but as well go outside and set this bad boy up to where I could get the property plate on this, and then worry about getting a one-piece gold tip on this, so it kind of matches up to like the actual belt. Yeah. What will you buy What will you buy? Black squirrels? What will you buy? Black squirrels. Squirrels? What do you mean by buying black squirrels? I mean, I don't need to buy them. After all, they run around in my neighborhood all the time, Jordan. Yeah, I know later today. So I'm gonna try to get this property plate in on my WCW World Heavyweight title, and then I'm gonna do another video, which is gonna be the a belt review and comparison from the new Hassan's belts of the Oval IC I just got. Um, I mean black screws. I think I got a couple black screws, but the way this guy set it up, you put the nuts and bolts on the back of them, and I'm not want to try to cut these off. Put in like my Chicago screws, JB weld them, and then do screw-ins on that, like that type of back. But I'm gonna see what I can do to try to set this in there and see what I can do about that. But it'll be no problem. I'm pretty sure I'll get this thing done and set fine. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're actually getting close to the 2 minute warning. But anyway, I'm gonna probably end the video here. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. Thank you for liking it. And I gotta say, yeah, stay tuned for my main channel because it's gonna be a in-depth review of my new wrestling belt number 45. Holy cow! My 45th belt, purple oval IC block logo from Hassan's Belts. Stay tuned for that to come out. And as well, it's also going to be a two-part video where it's a review and comparison, and as well a video of the 700 subscriber belt giveaway. I may do that one. I may do both videos on one day to do all that because I don't want to know if I should do a video where it's mixed them with both. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure as well to check out my main channel. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. They was trying to get me up to 800 because I know I'm going to do something for 700. But yeah. Shout outs to my friends Dex from I Am Dex TV. He helped me doing these live stream stuff. Also, shout outs to my friend Stephen Hammer, who does belt reviews as well. It's Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer. And yeah, follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96. I'm going to post pics about this belt there before I do a video of it on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts. And for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. Or see you tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody.